I made the perfect Nigerian meat pie, crispy outside and juicy inside. If you have never made meat pie before, then let me hold your hands and take you through these easy steps of how to achieve the perfect Nigerian meat pie. Hello guys, so here are my ingredients, some of my ingredients I'll be using for this meat. I have beef, I have chopped Irish potato, chopped carrots, chopped bell pepper, onion, some curry and flour, and I also have bay leaf. This is not all the ingredients we'll be using, but this is like the major ingredients you need for meat pie. So I will first of all start with sieving my flour. Please always sieve your flour before using. It is very important. I'll be using 1 kg of flour for this meat pie and 500 grams of butter. So yeah, I'm done sieving my flour, so I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll mix it together, then I'm going to go in with my butter. Please, your butter should be very cold. I put mine in the fridge, so for you to achieve the perfect result, please use a very cold butter. So I'm mixing my butter and my flour, so I'm going to mix very well till I get this texture looking like gari. This is the consistency you need. So when I get this consistency, I'm going to go in with 1 cup of very cold water that I just brought out from the fridge, almost blocked but not blocked, but it's very cold. After adding the water, I'll go ahead to start mixing. I'll mix and combine very well, but at this point I will not be over mixing it so that it doesn't affect the texture of your meat pie. At this point, I'm done mixing, so I'm going to add the dough into a Ziploc bag and I'll put it in the fridge, and I'll go ahead to start making the filling for the meat pie. So I'm going to be grinding some beef. You can either buy already grinded beef or you can grind your beef yourself, just like as I'm doing. I'll be going in with some vegetable oil into a pan. I'm going to go in with bay leaf and I'm going to add my onion into it, and I will fry this till it is fragrant. Then I'll go in with some curry and I'll take out the bay leaf. Then I'm going to add my grinded beef to it. So I'm going to stir it, combine everything together. So I'll stir it properly. So I'll allow this beef to fry. So I'll go in with some salt and seasoning. Then I'll allow the beef to fry very well completely till all the beef is completely brown. At this point, you can see that our beef is properly cooked. So I'm going to go in with my chopped Irish potato and chopped carrot. Then I'll go in with my chopped green bell pepper and I'll stir this and allow it to cook till it is tender. So I'll be thickening the sauce with a corn flour. So I'm going to go in with 2 spoons of corn flour and add water to dilute it. Then at this stage, I'll check if my Irish potato and carrot is soft enough before adding the corn flour mixture to it to thicken it. After about 2 minutes, our sauce is ready, so I'll allow it to cool down completely. Then I'll bring out the dough we kept in the fridge. I'll be cutting it into smaller sizes so that it's easy to work with. Then I'll sprinkle some flour on my work surface and on my rolling pin. Then I'll start rolling till it is flat enough. Then I'll put it on my meat pie cutter and add about 2 spoons of my filling. Then I'll cut out the excesses. Please don't overfill your meat pie so that it doesn't burst open. So that is why I added just 2 spoons, which is very okay. So after cutting, this is what we have. Then I'm just going to proceed and add it into my baking tray. Just in case you don't have a meat pie cutter, you can also use a round bowl to cut your meat pie. So this is you need a round bowl like this, so you just place it on your dough that you've already rolled with your rolling pin, then you cut it, then you add your filling into it, then you take a fork and you use this fork to seal the edges of your meat pie. So you just put the fork into your dried flour and try using it to seal the edges of your meat pie. Just exactly what I'm doing. And this is what we have without a meat pie cutter. So we'll be going into the last stage of this meat pie, and that is egg washing. And by this time I have already preheated my oven. So egg washing is just simply using egg and a little bit of water or milk. You mix it together and you use it to rub through your meat pie, and it gives it that shiny golden look. Makes your meat pie looks good actually after baking. Before you egg wash, you're already ready to put your meat pie into your oven, like you've preheated your oven already. So you just immediately you finish the egg wash process, you just put your meat pie into your oven and allow it to bake. I use a fork to put some designs on the meat pie. You can either use a fork or a knife to just put a little design on the meat pie. And my meat pie is ready to go into the oven. So I pop it into the oven, and after about 15 minutes, guys, our meat pie is ready. Please kindly subscribe to my channel if you've watched up to this point. Subscription is totally free. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.